Hey there everyone, this is Jessica from DomesticatedMe.com. I'm really excited for today's video because it is the first of a few Louis Vuitton Remix collection unboxings. If you're new to my unboxings, the way that I do them is that I first talk about the collection, what drew me to them, anything notable about the shopping process, and then I do the unboxing and then I come back with my review and final thoughts. I'm not going to go too much into the collection itself and the history because I covered that in my previous video, but I do want to talk a little bit about why I was so drawn to this collection. Now, buying several pieces from a collection is not something that I normally do. The last time I did that was for the Fabletics collection, but this collection was just so special that I could not skip it. The Remix collection is basically a relaunch of a collection that came out during the Marc Jacobs era of Louis Vuitton, which to me personally, in my opinion, is peak Louis Vuitton. And the reason why I had such a visceral, immediate connection with this release was because it has a very special place in my heart, in my memory. When Marc Jacobs was the head of Louis Vuitton in the early 2000s, that is really when I started to look at fashion. That's when I really started to get into handbags and admiring them from afar because it wasn't in my world to shop luxury back then. I was a teenager, obviously. It's not something that my family did. We were shoppers, don't get me wrong. I've often talked about my mom's influence on my shopping and my ideas about fashion. And that's when I really started noticing handbags and liking them and seeing them in magazines, seeing them on celebrities. And that's when, my interest peaked, and that's when my love for fashion developed into a little bit the early stages of what it is now. I remember really liking these bags when I was younger and I couldn't afford it and I couldn't buy them. A lot of the reasons why I like pre-loved and vintage pieces, I often shop limited edition and discontinued pieces. Number one, I like having unique bags that not everyone has. But number two, because they are often those bags, those pieces that I wanted when I was younger and couldn't afford and couldn't buy, wasn't in my reality. Now that I'm older and working and saving and can afford these pieces, that's kind of my desire of wanting to collect these pieces that I wanted when I couldn't have it. So that is exactly what drew me to this collection. I love these denim pieces back then. The first piece I'm going to unbox for you was a bag that I have always wanted to purchase in the pre-loved vintage market, but I just never pulled the trigger. There were other bags that took away my interest, or I didn't find the right bag in the right condition at the right price that I wanted. So when this came out, I knew that I had to have that piece. So without further ado, here is the unboxing of the Louis Vuitton Sunset bag. And here she is. I love this bag, I really do. I've always wanted to have the original. This is basically a remake of the Mini Pleaty, and it has some changes from that version. I will talk about that in an upcoming video, so if you're not subscribed, please make sure that you're subscribed so that you can see that when it comes out. Now is the perfect opportunity for me to introduce myself if you're new here. Hey there, welcome, bienvenidos. My name is Jessica Flores and I am a lifestyle creator. I create content about fashion, beauty, DIY projects, home decor, luxury, family, travel, you name it, I cover it all. So if any of those topics interest you, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell icon next to the subscribe button so you can set up your notifications for all. I make new videos every week, but I don't have a set schedule. schedule. So if you have your notifications on, you won't miss a thing. But let's talk about some of the features of this bag. This strap comes with studs. The original does not have any studs on it, but it is very similar. It's attached to this D-ring. You can't take it off from here. You flip it on this end. One of the reasons why I personally love to watch YouTube video reviews of bags that I'm interested in is that you can get a really close look of the bag and its features. You can have questions answered. You can have questions you didn't even know you had answered. That is why I really was inspired to do this, because there's some things here that I didn't realize until I purchased it myself. One of those things is that I saw women were attaching an extra strap to this bag to make it kind of crossbody, and I was a little confused about that, but yes, it turns out this bag does come with an additional strap. This strap is basically almost the same exact strap as this one, except that the D-ring that's on this end is smaller than the D-ring that it's attached to this bag. So what you can do is that you can unclip the strap that is attached to the bag and then clip that onto this D-ring, and then with this one you can clip it onto the bag. And so here you've created a longer strap for yourself that you can wear over the shoulder or crossbody. Personally, I don't like the way this looks. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comment section below. I don't like the way this looks, you know, having this here, because it does look like a DIY. It looks like you wanted to make a shoulder bag into a crossbody, so you took a strap that you had extra lying around and clipped it to this to make it across. I don't know what they could have done differently. I wouldn't mind carrying this on the shoulder or carrying it crossbody, but I just don't like this. Like I said, to me it just feels very DIY, like you just thought of this, you saw someone do this on TikTok, and so now you're gonna try it to make it a crossbody bag. I just wouldn't use this. I would just put this away, have it as an extra in case, I don't know, want to do this but to some other bag, I don't know. But I just wouldn't see myself using it like this. But if you like it, hey, it works. It comes with a additional strap. It's always nice to have something extra come with your bag, so there you go. So here we have a koala clip with vachetta leather tag attached to it. You pull it open, you press and pull it open, and then here we have a pocket right here in the front. It is nice and wide. You can absolutely fit an iPhone. I have an iPhone 13 Plus, and that fits super easily. Not a struggle. You can fit quite a bit into this. It's very roomy. This has seams along the front and the back, so you get like a nice wide bottom here. Pleating, of course, at the top. On the inside, we have an internal pocket. The interior is all denim. Beautiful details. It's just a beautiful, really well made, really sturdy, beautiful bag. I love it so much. So as mentioned, I would wear it over the shoulder, just like this. That is my preferred way to carry this bag. Oh, it's so cute. It's really cute. I will say I wasn't a fan of the studs when I saw them. I just don't think that it was needed, but I understand them not wanting just to do a straight re-release of an old design. They had to update it somehow. They had to make little changes, so that is what they chose to do. But overall, I love this bag. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Do you like it? Do you prefer the original versus the new version? Did you shop the collection at all? Let me know what were your favorites, your least favorites. If you purchased something, tell me. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like and share it if you enjoyed it. It really helps me out here on YouTube. Click or tap right here to watch my last video, or click down below to watch another video that you might enjoy. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned.